Yeah, make sure you let me know if you can hear the music, everybody.
Oh shit.
Hey, been a real niggas inside.
Yo, we all the way live, baby. We live. Yo.
In the top 2% time.
Yo.
Nigga, you so no mind.
I always gotta do.
Nigga, sit down like time.
How about that? Yo.
Good.
So wild.
Okay. All right.
Like what click you bang?
Yo, if you in here, invite your auntie, invite your
Nigga,
uncle.
who man
I want to see your grandmama in here today.
You move the grams just like this. You get them grams just like this.
She come get some of the
Now you
street
can't
gospel.
stand the sis.
Yeah.
Damn, my
Right
shit
there, auntie
so
with the
sick.
fat ass.
Yo, shit, they sick.
Tell her send me a friend request.
Quick, you
Nah.
start like spit.
Always
Nigga,
reckless.
your bitch. Man,
Show
like
your
you so
story.
sick. When he on
Mike
that
Johnson
pro
with the
shit.
fat ass.
When he
You heard
on
me, I
that
said
pro
it.
shit.
Out production all looking at me all weird. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a friend
Get the family
with a
of
fat
you.
ass on
Yo,
Facebook.
brother,
It ain't like
you.
you trying to do
Man,
nothing.
this is for true.
That's
This
what
be
you're
the
looking
last
for.
thing you do.
Yo, you on the show yet?
I'm on the show.
Nigga, I will
Yeah,
not
you ain't
lose.
gonna do it. Why you the best, nigga?
Yo,
I'm over here admiring you.
Urban Podcast in Southeast, baby. Oh, shit. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Come on, take a ride with the friends. Too cool to watch your step. Intimidating niggas, strong to flex. Suck in my gut, then your girl wanna check me. I'm wound down to the sea when I was reckless. Bridget did switch up the flow. Halftime hold, better switch up your goals. A little more dive, better switch up your growth. Drinking white food, switch up your slow. Never been right in your top 10. With some black you switch up your code. Well, you do what the book say. In the
Yo, what's
streets, now,
good?
what the crooks say.
I see you, Dave.
We changed the network. Chosen got rapping that you wanted with that rap work. Who man is he? You say that boy sound easy.
Hey.
Yo, what's going on, Valerie?
That teeth, the sucker so small, I'm the only teacher. Better bet on black. Shorter than most, so I sit on stacks. And everything I
Make
say,
sure y'all
damn,
like this,
man.
invite
Hey,
this.
you know
Let's
that's
go.
me, man.
How much you put this shit, all you can do is feel me. And you still
Let's go.
Under the flare was always somebody's house ring. Now every week they wanna tune in. Now watch the main wanna clean them. Talk about it, that's my best friend. Go best friend, that's my best friend. No best friend, that's my best friend.
Oh,
Every Sunday we doing this show,
Right.
Facebook Live.
every Sunday, baby boy. Whose man's is this?
Yo, he literally did a song
Yeah.
about just so he could scream out who's man.
Here we go, son. That's right. I said it live. Invite your auntie with the fat ass. Ignore your bitch ass hating ass uncle, man. You know you hating on this red nigga. That's what's wrong. Hey, we live, baby. We live. And it's the troll that you love to hate. It's the troll that you love to hate. The fat nigga that your baby mama used to date. And by date, she used to let me put the tip in. I ain't lying.
Whoa!
Right
Sir.
next to me. I got the coolest kid in the slow class. This nigga so black, we blew all our budgets on lights. Frigid
What up, people?
And the man on box, in the box is Cash. This nigga reporting live from his vacay spot. I don't even know where this nigga went at. He disappeared, but Cash is somewhere with us. And we also got a special guest joining us live. Ebony, to get us a female perspective on here. Ebony, say what's up to the people way out there.
Hey.
I don't know where this nigga's at. Cash, if
What's
you're
up,
watching
man?
this, please click the link again so you can join. I appreciate it. Please, again, click the link so you can join. Invite all your friends, family members, and cousins.
And if somebody see Cash on their vacation, tell him to click the link, man.
Yeah. If you walking past this nigga, he got a white t-shirt on, he got dreads. Oh, shit, never mind. We wasn't talking shit.
And he probably got on open-toe shoes, too.
Yeah.
'Cause
Nigga
he
got
look
on some Jesus sandals
like,
out there.
he like he wear some Jesus sandals.
With linen shorts,
Oh,
shorts and slippers, just in case they thought you was lying.
Yo, Cash, you get your toes done, man?
Ooh, I do.
All the time, man. I get manicures, pedicures. Yeah, I did clear coat though.
I kind of figured that.
What's the problem? What the problem?
Hey, I
is
didn't
with
say it
that?
was a problem. I just said I figured it. That's all.
I figured you was
Just
a
calm
hating
down,
ass
man.
nigga
Just
your
calm
whole
down.
life. Ask the question, man. Let's get the show
Okay,
started.
man. We gonna get the show started, man.
Okay.
I want y'all to help me out. Put an end to a myth. Okay. I'm getting tired of people saying that alcohol gives them that liquid courage where they can slap somebody off, and they also telling you that alcohol helps them make mistakes. Like, oh man, I cheated on my girl, but I was drunk, so I don't know what I was doing. Look, either it's gonna give you one, or it's gonna give you the other. I'm tired of it. I need to know. I want the chat to help me out here today. I want to know, does it give you the liquid courage, or do we still blame it on the alcohol? Let me hear your life.
Shit. I don't blame shit on alcohol. I own up for my shit.
Okay.
I do what the hell I want to when I want to, and yeah, I think it makes me braver. I don't know shit, but I know one thing: I be wilding.
You wild without the alcohol.
I wild without the alcohol, but I'm a little bit more wild with the alcohol.
But see, I'm not talking about pass out drunk though. You know what I'm saying? We know pass out drunk, anything happens at that point. I'm talking about people like, yeah, I had a little bit too much to drink, and I started slapping people in the club.
Too much to drink.
And then he'll go home and cheat on this girl and be like, yeah, I had too much to drink. I don't know. I made some bad decisions. Like, no, you can't do both.
I feel like it all depends on the person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I just seen people reckless as hell. You know what I'm saying? And just because they drunk, that's the reason why. It's not a real reason why, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Cash.
Where you at, son?
I feel like bad decisions. Wait. I feel like people who make bad decisions make bad decisions. So a lot of people would say like, all right, you drank too much and then you made a bad decision. But when you really think about it, like, drinking too much was a bad decision when you're not a real disciplined individual and you knew that was probably going to lead to you making another bad decision. So what would have been smart was not to drink at all. So, but I don't feel like it has any impact.
Right. I'm just getting tired of whole excuses. You know what I'm saying?
Whole what?
I'm tired of whole excuses.
What's a whole excuses?
You know what a whole excuses is?
Excuses.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a hoe. I agree with that.
You just,
Unless you're a whole ass nigga.
Yeah.
Anyway, shut your mouth. Now we got somebody on here. We got a guest, Ebony. How you
Hey.
doing?
I'm doing real good. How y'all doing?
That nigga Cash just passed out. I'm doing better than Cash. I don't know what happened to that nigga. What do you think? When you get drunk, do you do the things that you always wanted to do, or you just like completely don't know what the hell's going on?
I think it's a combination of both. Number one, it's the situation. If you're getting drunk around somebody that you might have had your eyes on for a minute, one thing leads to another. It's liquid courage. Now, if you get drunk and you run outside in the street, that don't mean you always wanted to do it. It just means you was too drunk and somebody suggested it and you went in the street. It's two sides to it.
No, there's no two sides to it.
There's no
Yes.
to it.
No.
So you always wanted to streak, so you just wait until you drunk to do it?
No.
That's the liquid
Nah, you
courage.
drunk.
That's the
You
liquid
you say you so drunk you don't got control of yourself. If somebody say, "Let's go streaking,"
That's liquid
and then
courage.
we go streaking, and then it's the liquor's fault.
So that's liquid courage. That's what that is. Now, on the other side of the coin, when you say doing something that you normally would not do sober, then you wanted to do it at some point, and that liquor just gives you the that push to do it. But you want to do it.
If you're going to let the liquor push you to that point, don't go home and use a whole excuse. That's all I got to say.
Oh, wow, sis.
I'm going to say it again.
You starting off early. You starting off early with the, oh, wow, sis.
Explain whole, what is it? Whole excuse?
Whole excuse.
Explain that.
That's an excuse that hoes make when they drunk.
Look at you can't go out here and make these decisions and then try to go home and make an excuse about it. Stop making whole excuses. Whole excuse. Whole excuse.
I mean,
Whole excuse.
Wow, sis, you was drunk, sis. What happened? You was drunk, sis. What happened? You had left with that nigga that you said you wasn't had going left with.
Girl, I don't know. I was too drunk. I can't remember. That's a whole excuse.
That's a whole excuse. You sound like a whole ass nigga just trying to make. Hey, young
I
ladies
got a
out
whole
there.
excuse. I got a whole excuse.
You got a whole excuse?
What's your whole excuse? What happened with that goddamn with you falling off camera just now? What's the whole excuse for that?
My whole excuse is I just look. I had a fridge-like moment, man. I was cleaning. I saw my picture was a little fuzzy, and I was like, man, let me clean my camera off. And so I wiped my camera, and then I was like, well, let me wipe my whole phone off. And then I forgot I had a touchscreen phone, and then it just exited out of everything. And I'm like, yo, I just had a fridge moment.
That's a real live fridge moment. Let's go to the chat real quick. Davita says, preach, only bringing, what does that say? Only bringing out them feelings you already had. Yep.
Right.
The coochie was already talking to you, and the liquor just going ahead and join the conversation. Like,
That's
go ahead, girl. Do it.
Yeah.
Sis. Oh, it'll get me some new shit to say. Cash, you're going to be extra mad.
Ow.
Why we got to do that? Why we got to do that?
But listen, Shayla said, it's the way that they really feel. So it's liquid courage. Yeah.
It's always liquid.
So let's talk about all right. So when I was drunk at my bachelor party, the bouncer put his hands on me.
We get a bachelor party story, y'all.
So I slapped the shit out of that nigga.
You did.
I did. And I broke the sign in the club.
And you got everybody kicked out the club.
Everybody. And I think I would have did that sober. Absolutely.
Oh,
if you know,
yeah. Absolutely.
If you know me, I would have did that shit sober.
Yeah.
Don't put your hands on me, goddammit.
Don't apply to
and you putting your hands on me.
Nigga, what? I done told you, bro. I done told you.
You better back down, sis.
All right. Cash, man. Get your boy, man.
Get your nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, y'all bringing tables now.
Move some furniture, and now I think it's serious.
Nigga, this furniture is in place. There's too much wires around this shit. You might move some furniture and break some expensive shit.
Right.
Listen.
So
one last thing. What you got? I vote liquid courage. What you vote?
Liquid courage all day, man. You can't say it big, give me whole excuses.
What about you, Cash?
I'm gonna vote. It enhances whatever you already are. If you're a dumb person, you're gonna be more dumb. If you a courageous person, you're gonna be more courageous.
Which one?
And so on.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ebony, what you got for us? Final thoughts.
I'm gonna be difficult and vote both. Sometimes it's liquid courage. Sometimes it's what you wanted.
Blame it on the alcohol. I understand.
And I'm going to the chat. What we got here? Casey says, as a guy, I got to turn my prowess off early. Otherwise, I'm going to be everything. Everything? What about cats, dogs?
He said, I'm drunk. She can get it. That's what he said.
Let me see. Tanisha says, okay. Liquid courage indeed. Did I say that right? Okay.
No,
It's okay.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, you got to embrace your inner Taino.
Okay. Bunny says calling up exes too much. # too much to drink. That's that drunk text.
Ah,
yeah.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get that late text. And I think I'm late text.
Oh, really use that late text.
Oh, shouts out to goddamn I forget the nigga name. He ain't rapping so long. Lil Wayne.
This Lil Wayne. Wow.
So what we got? What Tiger got here? Tiger, you always saying some shit. Let me read this shit. Yes, it gives you both. When you on that brown, you trying to get down. When you on that white, you want to fight.
Wow.
Gentlemen,
That's the famous quote right there.
I will leave that up there for a second. That was a beautiful, beautiful topic. Let me see.
Wow.
I got all the sound working. So what I'm gonna do today? Let me see what I'm gonna do today.
So I really appreciate y'all for not helping me
when
in
it
that
comes
debate.
to the rap game today. Is
Shooting
very
in that debate. Oh,
We're gonna listen to a little something. Go ahead, a little intermission while we get our groove on.
all right.
Let's get it.
Like this shit, share this shit.
Oh, I'm gonna let him introduce it. Go ahead.
That same part is all about.
Shouts out to my nigga Fringe.
Let's go.
Get that same pot. Available right now on Apple Music. And if you ain't got Apple Music, you a broke nigga.
Wow. That same pot, y'all. Check me out, man. I'm on
It
all
could be
the
your
streaming
song
networks.
too if you wasn't such a broke ass, bitch ass nigga. You didn't inbox us with the right amount of money. So I ain't doing none of your promo, bitch. Yeah.
damn.
Yo, go Don't inbox me unless you got
Is that how you
cash
respond to
at me.
people?
Oh, that's a new one. Let me put that up there. Don't inbox me unless you're trying to cash at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone rock the fridge, man. Put that link in the chat, man.
Say bye.
Mike Burn on the hook.
I like this. Well, I'm feeling it.
I'm trying to have that good time music.
If you asking us why we so bright, it's because Fridge so dark.
Yo, they cut all the lights off. Only got the production lights on. They said I'm way too dark.
This nigga is like, in real life, he's Beverly Hills Cop white, black. You know what I'm saying? Remember that nigga put the banana in the tailpipe black? So with the lights on, he's Beverly Hills Cop 3. You know what the nigga was like in.
William.
Hey, anyway.
Oh man, my
Cut
nigga
that
Ace came
shit
through.
off. What's up, nigga?
What up, Ace?
We do.
And I'm gonna call him up. My nigga Ace came through. What's up, Ace?
Here we go. We're gonna get on to the next topic. I'm gonna sit them out just for a little bit so y'all can actually see what we got up here. While I introduce it. A daycare owner gets probation for hanging a toddler in a noose. Not only did she hang a toddler in a noose, when one of the people came and noticed that she was hanging a toddler in a noose, this is a fucking baby. This is the whose man is this? You know, she should be the whose man is this.
She should be, but
this
no.
was a baby, right? And he stopped this. She then pushes him over, hit and runs on somebody. Somebody hits somebody's car. They get out the car.
Yeah.
She drags them down the street, almost ending his life. He can't work. He's depressed. He hit somebody else. And she denied her right to be tried as, proved insanity. And with that being said, she only gets probation. Guys, welcome back. So like we said, the young lady only got probation for attempting to hang a child with a noose, hit and run, and also another attempted murder by vehicle, attempted homicide by vehicle. Is this white privilege or is she like what? What is it?
Suck my teeth right off the back. Cash.
Fridge.
No,
Fridge go first. Nah, Cash going first on the next topic.
All right, man. Look here, man.
Get right now. I done wrote this shit.
I know, man. Calm down, man. Look.
Don't play with me.
Look. It don't get no more privilege than that, man. Like, I don't even know why you even call it probation anymore. You just call it privilege. Like,
I mean, it is 10 years now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, sis.
I take 10 years probation.
10 years at home.
I take that.
At her adult son's house.
For killing?
Well, not murder, but attempted murder.
Attempted murder.
Well, hanging.
And if you take the time to put a noose around somebody's neck, I feel like that's a life penalty right there. I don't care if the person died or not, man. Like, that's simple and plain. And it's a baby at the same time, man. Like, I'm still mad about Casey Anthony, so I don't even much want to weigh in on this one. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm a daddy. So that pisses me off. I'm gonna go ahead and let EB Sue, go ahead and tell me what you think about this young lady.
100% white privilege. Not 99.9, 100%.
100, hey sis, 100%.
Them white tears washed her sins away.
Hey, listen, white tears is the secret ingredient in bleach. You want your shirts whites? Go ahead and trip a white woman up, and as she starts to cry, bottle that shit, and then wash her clothes.
Yeah.
But yo, you know what?
What's up?
I want to hear what Cash got to say.
Uh-oh.
Cash, white privilege or justice?
I don't care what it is. It's terrifying. I don't care what color you are, what individual you are, how much money you got, what type of influence you have.
Right.
The fact that you were able to conduct yourself in this manner, uncivilized, and still be a part of everyday civilization, it frightens me. And I ain't afraid of a lot of things, but the fact that these things are happening and people are just being reinserted into the community, that makes me very,
it's a horror
very
movie.
Right.
Oh shit.
She didn't know.
We didn't know we had sound effects.
I put money into this shit. We put money. Listen, and you're right. It scares the shit out of me. So this goes back to one of our first topics, right? This young lady for attempting to hang a toddler, and I have going on a toddler child. She gets probation. The young lady kidnaps a child under distress, raises it for 18 years, and she gets what, 15 years?
Yeah. 10.
And, yeah. And Cash just went through all the things that she went, and they had similar backgrounds as far as what happened to her. She was beaten by her husband. And it just shows that's a black woman, 10 years for kidnapping, jail. White woman, attempted murder of a toddler, 10 years probation. And this is the shit that we supposed to be like, side.
Nah, man.
Chat. What y'all think?
There's a lot going on in the chat.
Yeah, chat going off right now.
So Jamal says, "What is the world coming to?" I can't even see why it's not coming up on my screen, but okay.
Why you getting that pull? I'm just like, we all are parents or uncles or aunts or something like that, right? So ideally, what we would want to do is drop our kids off to family members, like how our parents probably did to us. You know what I'm saying? My aunt watched me. You know what I'm saying? And she kept us safe as possible. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did nothing but hurt myself a little bit, burn myself a little bit, doing stuff I wasn't supposed to do. But you know what I'm saying? Like no harm was about to come to you staying with family. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has to work nowadays because of the economy, whatever you want to call it. And you literally have to trust in other people to watch your kids. And to me, that's the scariest shit in the world. Like dropping my kid off to somebody for 8 hours and don't know what the hell is going on. Like that shit crazy, man. Exactly. And then you got to find out shit like this is happening on TV. I mean, on TV. Like, bruh.
Davita says this lady is sick, and I agree. She needs to get all of her life, yo. It's Shayla says white privilege at its finest. My ass would have gotten 10. You would have gotten 15, 20 easy. They might would have gave your black ass the needle with that little afro swoop you got on your picture. Listen, Tiger Dave says, "Hey, I feel it all because she was white, and if she was black, they would have shot her." Hashtag she need to be hanged. With that being said, read the shit.
Man.
With that being said,
because Tiger says she need to be hanged.
Read it.
God damn, we and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for any outcome as a result of ourselves or our show. Let's keep it moving.
If you see this white woman around, please don't hang her and say that we told you to. Like it and share it.
You catch her in the street, bust that ass. But
skinned and dipped in alcohol. Skinned and dipped in alcohol. White privilege, bitch. God damn.
I didn't say beat ass.
Mm-hmm. Renata says, "If it was my child, my family would have killed her." You right.
Damn. Do you just want to incriminate your whole family like that?
Mother speaking out as a mother, that's what you fitting to do. Street justice, I'm all for it. I've never been against it. All for it.
He says truth.
Yeah. And
Casey, a white man himself, says white privilege. AF.
What up, Casey?
Roberta says white privilege at its finest.
That's what it is, man.
Casey, what up, man? Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. I feel like nothing at this point, nothing really matters. I'm gonna buy me a ranch, build me a brick wall, and buy a tank. Right. I don't even need. I need solar energy. I need well water. I don't need to be a part of the society no more.
Well water? What you gonna do with
that?
Or
if you really want to see some real change, hashtag life for president. I'm running for that shit.
Wow. Nah, I'm good. I don't want no cookie.
And don't ask me shit about my citizenship. I am running for president. Mind your business.
Yeah, hold up. You wasn't born here.
Mind your business.
What? Hold up. We're going to talk about this for a second, man.
You don't even see my long form, son.
You can't run for president. You ain't from here.
What did Cash do? Did Cash clean the screen again? Because he straight dropped. He's on vacation, y'all. Y'all got to excuse him. But, EB, what you got to say? Last words. Right privilege or justice?
Total white privilege. I mean, it's.
What about you, Darky? With your black ass.
Man, I already told you, man. That privilege run real deep right now.
Real deep.
I don't know what's going on,
as
man.
Deep as the lines between your neck and that shirt. I can't tell the difference of it.
See,
yo,
I told this dude.
Y'all, the only thing you told me was to ease up on the gay jokes. You didn't say nothing about the black ass jokes. Nigga.
I did not say ease up on the gay jokes.
Yes, you did, bitch. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
You see what you just signed on for, Ebony?
You see that? And, hey, we got. But anyway, long story short.
Winning.
Listen. If I was white for a day, I would go. I'm not gonna read that real quick.
Yo,
Let me tell you what I'm gonna
what you got to say.
Before
and after. Hey, I'm gonna just put it down because I can read now when it's laying down. Watch this. We and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for any outcome as a result of ourselves or our show. Go ahead, Life.
If I was like white for a day,
you
know what I'm saying? A white woman at that. I might go attemptedly trying to hang 3 white babies. At that time, I would speed to 100 miles per hour. When the cops pull me over, I would then show my white titties and mace them and speed off. I would try to go to as many black athletes as I could and show my white titties and give them my cash app. And then I would try to hide so I could wake up and be back me the next morning.
You proud of yourself, ain't you?
We and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for any outcome as a result of ourselves and our show. I am proud of myself. Because guess what? 10,000 people, 10,000 people a week come to see me talk this dumb shit. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. I got a smug look on my face.
We gonna hang.
I didn't say I was gonna kill anybody. I just said I would attempt.
Cash, just be happy you wasn't here for that, man. He gonna hang 3 white babies.
No, I was here for all of that. I heard it.
Hey man, where you at on vacation, man? You want to share where you at?
Oh yeah. So I'm on vacation. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, the #1 most dangerous city in the world. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here for 8 hours. I told everybody that I can't stay in cities with high murder rates for longer than 12 hours. So I'm gonna be in now.
He asked me to pray to white Jesus for him, but I've been blocked a long time ago by white Jesus, so my prayers went unanswered.
Last time he called me, I sent him the voicemail.
Oh goddamn!
Get to the chopper!
No, real life. I come to that's why I be in and out on the show. Like so, I had to. I'm right now trying to coordinate exchange for my daughter. So that's why I was like in and out the show because you know how it is. You tell the mother you doing something, and they be like, I don't care. I'm ready now.
I don't care what you doing.
Just make sure you tip them bellhops and the waitresses.
Duck, Cash, duck! Oh my bad. That wasn't that. That was just me. Let's hear some music as we transist. And guess what? This is a mixtape, so I don't gotta say shit about what rights I own.
There's some humps along the way, but the reward is in the journey.
What up, no, bro? Beyond the building. What up, Keith?
Sit down in the clink just to reach the peak again. Man with prison guards, keys. Man with God, why he don't answer me while on my knees? I'm in need, I believe. Life don't ever turn out how we want, but I succeed. I hustle to live it, pursuing things which I achieved. I told my wife my plan, I also told her she could leave. She cried her eyes out, then abruptly she disagreed. I had talking cold while giving orders to the streets. Executive staff, 2 board members, they on my team. Execute affairs whenever matters get decreed. I played by the rules, see my slot from out the
Yo, you just join and like it and share it and invite all your friends.
When you stand on nation business, this shit come before your shield. This shit come before your feelings. Niggas shoving dick in my little hole. I took no interest, lost emotions on my last bid. Past tense, now I'm just pressure. Niggas shooting, taking shots that don't leave no impression. Gates don't partake in violence and I don't get aggressive. Hang gliders moving silent if you hear it impair. Get your brains blown out, put your feet in the air. People under my
Flake Michigan water, bitch. You ain't doing nothing to save their water. Let me buy it. This is all right.
But we only fear a law, walk anywhere.
I stand and struggle with my people over there. Who's man for this water? Flown in straight from Flint, Michigan. $13 a bottle.
Let me know if y'all want a bottle.
Water from the struggle.
It's what else? That case you had it got deferred. You agreed to some talent. I lost some fights. I never told. I never folded.
Shout out to Lil Buddha.
Took some time.
That's young Buddha the God, son.
Dead broke while
straight from the hood.
People thought I was ballin'. Rented a black Maserati just for one of my artists. When Versace jewelry was out, I was the one who had bought it. Put the roof over your head when I had just had a daughter. Show me where I hated on you. Backstab it too often. Dealing with the ops while I'm in California recording. Put you in a great Camaro. Just invoice me. I spent it. Paid pepper. That little money
invoice, Cash.
Remember, I stood up for you when they say you was messing with children. They say I'm signing sex offenders.
That's that nigga famous word right there. Send me the invoice. Cash say that shit on her name. He's in charge of our expenses, so
send me the invoice.
Life spends a lot of money.
Though you let him turn
Just want to let you know that I like to invest a lot into the show, and he's in my ass about it 24/7.
Whoa.
Only a gay nigga would think that was a gay shit.
In your ass.
Remember one thing.
If you can't be
Get
used,
you another
If you can't be used, then you useless. You heard me? You booty eater. Anyway, we back. We back. We back like LeBron's hairline in the finals. I was gonna say that, but instead they told me to say we back like LeBron. I mean, like Papa John's in the unemployment line, asking if y'all niggas hiring. Cause remember you said the word niggas here as a joke. Supposed to laugh with your bitch ass.
I'm not laughing at no more of your jokes.
Nigga, my shit be funny. Fuck
I'm
you.
not laughing at no more of your
Oh,
jokes.
you look what you made me do. I was supposed to save the F word. How many I got? Oh, shit.
Oh, come on.
Sure.
Hold up.
I'm not sharing. He's negative. How can I share with him?
How am I negative?
Yo, you said a lot. Anyway, let's
There's
go on.
no way I say fuck more than you say fuck.
Oh my God.
That was two of them. That was two.
What?
Wait. You gonna make if that door
That
swing
don't
open?
count.
If
That
that
don't count.
if that door swing open,
That don't count. I was arguing. That don't count.
if she come down from the booth inside here, it's on your black ass, not me. I only said it one time.
Chat, does that count?
It counts.
That don't count as two F words. I'm already -3 already.
-5 now.
This ain't golf.
Hey, anyway, let's move on. If
Moving on.
Golf, you winning.
not finding a certain race
right,
does not finding a certain race attractive make you racist.
Ooh, snap.
Damn.
Ew.
Yeah, I love it.
Damn.
Oh wow, sis. Does not finding somebody of another race, another culture attractive?
This is a hot topic. This is gonna
Does that
step on
make you
toes.
Oh, that's what we do here, Ebony.
Hey, let me go like second. Let me go like
You want to go
second.
second? So we're gonna let Ebony go
I
first.
want to go first.
Oh,
Oh,
damn!
man.
Another light skinned woman telling me
Hold
what
on,
to do.
wait. I can hear in her voice. She finna come with some heat. Let's go ahead.
Here's the
Talk
thing.
your shit. Hold on. Let me do my. Well, go and talk your shit, then, sis. Talk that shit. I want to hear it. Let me take a sip of this.
Listen, it's not equal because I can admit there are times you see a brother with a white girl and you feel some kind of way. You thumbs it down, you poo-poo it, you talk shit. But when we see a sister with a white man, we happy as hell. Go girl, do you, this, that, and the other. It is one-sided as a whole. Now, personally, I've always been for the black man, with a black man, die with a black man. But
Wow.
I'm not gonna piss on anybody for their choice, but if you only date white girls as a black man, if you only date Asian guys as a black woman, I got a problem with that. Like, why are you stuck on this one race? Like, it's almost, it feels like self-hate to me, if that's your only choice. Love who you love, but if you have one particular race that you deal with,
Yeah.
that ain't cool. It ain't cool.
Okay. She might have hit it right on the head, but I'm gonna leave. I'm third. And we're gonna make Fridge be last.
All right, that's fine with me.
Alrighty. So, and also production said read this shit before Cash talk. I don't know why. Yo, read it. You heard what she just
We
said?
and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for any outcome as a result of ourselves on our show. Go Cash.
All right, Cash, it's your turn.
Hey, before I go,
Disclaimer.
before I go, when the sun had dimmed down, y'all see me get my fridge on over here. I look a little dark, man.
Yeah, man.
The sun
See
went
that?
down.
Get a little fridge going. All right, so look,
We don't have to have a dark
I'm gonna
competition. We don't find out who darker.
I'm gonna address it and I'm gonna put it in perspective so people can understand like where I'm coming from, right? So first and foremost, I think that your preference to a race is your own personal opinion, because when you make that type of decision, it's the same way when people make decisions on what type of shoes they're gonna wear. Some people wear Jordans. Some people wear Nikes. Some people love Adidas. Some people don't want nothing to do with any of them. And I get that.
I prefer
And
to wear Air Shacks.
you know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that because some people make a decision to do something different just because to go against the grain. And I get that. But what bothers me is that when as men, we carry ourselves in a way and we show that we support, women. We support all the causes in different cultural groups and minorities. But then when we decide who we want to procreate with or just play with, it's a problem. And one of the case in point for me is Michael B. Jordan, right? Because he's done nothing, you know what I'm saying? He's done nothing but promote everything positive for the culture. He moved his parents in the house with him. He's made all the right moves. And I think that because he was put on that pedestal and he made all those right moves, that this move right here is seen as a wrong move and is blown out of proportion because people are so mad because you dreamed about this man and seeing him with somebody that don't look nothing like you is kind of killing your spirit and killing your dreams. But what all I gotta say is to women is don't give up because that man is definitely attracted to all women. And just right now at that party, it was a yacht party. How many black people you see at a yacht party? Come on, man.
How many black people you know how to swim?
So at the end of the day, for me, I'm saying keep
turn the water a different color, don't you?
Don't let him.
Don't be a racist guy.
Teabag
from having it. And if you probably wasn't gonna get anywhere.
But that's one party. Like, why are people judging him on one party? Do they always see him with white girls?
Well, what happened was because I've been following his little timeline for a while. What happened is that there had been rumors of something like this, and so when the party happened, people automatically said, "There's my proof." But
he did an interview and they asked him. He said he loved all women. As a matter of fact, the shorty that played the lead in Black Panther, he said he was extremely attracted to her.
Exactly.
Yeah, he said that. So
we're talking about
I can't think of it. I don't even want. Damn it. If anybody's gonna pronounce her name, let it not be Fridge. With that being said, let's go to the chat. Nuri says, how do I pronounce her name? Nuri? I like that. I'm gonna try Nuri because Nuri.
I'm gonna say it like Shuri. Nuri.
Yeah,
like Siri.
All right. Nah, I don't think it makes you racist, but what someone defines as beauty, I believe is deeply ingrained in you based on whatever those in power define as beauty. So if the man says it's beautiful, then that's going to be the majority beautiful.
And that's the problem.
That is the problem.
That's the
I
problem.
think, let's be, read that.
We and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for any outcome as a result of ourselves on our show. Go Life.
I'm not sure if I find Asians attractive and Mexicans. I don't know. I'm not sure. And that doesn't make me racist. I love all people. I'm just not sure I would want to sleep with them. And I'm not sure I find all white women attractive either.
Well, I'm gonna say this because I ain't get to weigh in on it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I just started finding white women attractive like when I was like in my 20s.
Oh wow!
Because I was always
your wife
told,
know?
Yeah, she know. like everybody's like, oh man, you got to get a white girl. You got to get a white girl. And like I was always told like, hey man, nobody wants to see you with no white woman. So like I literally stayed away from them my whole life because I felt like I was gonna get Emmett Till. So I was scared as shit. And they was like, you dark too? You ain't with no damn white girl.
Emmett Till is a verb, my guy?
Yeah, they was like, you won't get Emmett Till. I grew up hearing that. You won't get Emmett Till. You live in the South. You won't get Emmett Till.
You know they say if you get with a white woman, they blame everything on her too. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Damn car broke down. I didn't mess with that
woman.
goddamn white woman. I knew it.
Messed that damn white woman. So for me,
it got held up.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my comments. So you probably
we and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for any outcome as a result of ourselves and our show, and we are not racist.
So I guess I can understand the question. You know, are you racist? Because I guess if I never would have found a white woman attractive ever in my life, I probably would be racist, right? That makes sense. Cash.
Casey says, I think love is bigger than racism. Casey, you sound like a white boy that hangs around with black people.
Oh, yeah, that's brash, man. He definitely hangs around with black folks.
Tracy says, I agree. It's a preference. Doesn't make you racist. See, if I don't want to sleep with a white woman, but, I got a lot of white friends, I'm or whatever. I would perform CPR on a person that is of a different complexion as me, or try to save them, or keep them from getting harmed. So yes, I don't but I don't find that race attractive.
Yeah, some people just were raised with racist views, I guess you could say.
Are you racist, Ebony? Because you sound a little bit ill.
That's another story for another day. I have my views.
We and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for any outcome as a result of Ebony's racism.
You were supposed to give him a hard no on that one. She said,
and she speaks the truth, right? How you spell that?
I'm gonna sum it up like this. I always tell people I'm a black woman who happens to have a white mama, and I leave it at that.
Wow.
So that's for itself.
Hey, that's real though, because I know a lot of women in that same position, and they know a lot more about what's going on behind the scenes than you think they do. So it'd be like a lot of people that you'd be like, nah, they ain't racist, and it'd be like, nah, bruh, they are. They super racist. It's sometimes where even your parents are racist to you. So and I've had those. No, sometimes it'd be direct. It'd be like your mama slept with a black man and still will call you the N-word and mean it, not in a ingratiating way.
Yeah.
ER that thing all day.
With that hard R, we gotta go. Let's see. Davita says, "Can you be pro-black and an interracial relationship?" Answer to that real quick is yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, 100%, because it doesn't really matter. You still black. I don't care what color your wife is. They pull you over in your ass.
Hey, but just to let you know, not all black men agree, because Jamal is over there shaking his head hard, like, nope.
Yeah, we touched on this, but here's my thing. If you cannot be pro-black and be in an interracial relationship, then you got to also say that you can't be pro-black and be interracial, which means Obama don't count for black people, which means that Jesse Williams don't count for black people, and other people who are mixed, because they are a product of what you just said wasn't pro-black.
If you're watching this, I see you posting in the group, but you ain't on my show.
Oh, shit.
Finer. Song.
What was your overall message?
The overall message.
It's that same part again. This was called "We Cruising,"
our city,
featuring DZ McFly. I gave you that name, by the way.
You gave such a talented
DZ. I put the McFly on the DeLorean.
The DeLorean.
Little known DZ fact.
Little known.
Kind of weird that
Why you talking before your song?
Man, because it was an interview.
I don't like your voice.
You like my voice, nigga.
It's raspy and black sound.
Man, whatever.
Black ass.
Shout out to Life, one of the biggest haters I know.
Shout out to Life, the biggest troll on the planet.
Appreciate y'all dropping that link in the damn chat.
Put the link in the chat. I see somebody ask what our Cash App is. Don't worry, it's coming up. I need them coins, sis.
We appreciate your support, though.
Yo, I'm about to go in on y'all ass at the end of this shit. Though.
What you about to do?
I'm about to talk about only $1 been donated since last week. We only got $1. A big shout out. Man, we can't get $1. I only got $1 donated. This shit costs money. My light bill gone up $100 in this office building to just keep the lights on this black ass nigga.
I couldn't even say that after that.
Hey, he was about to go in, did his brain process, and shit. He was like,
because they for real brought in more lights, y'all. That's real. They said I'm too dark. I don't know why.
Y'all know what's coming up next, though.
Let's get wet. Feel the sand all in your toes. Maybe what you need, you just gotta let me know. Yeah. Windows down, music loud.
Coolest nigga in the slow class. Pretty damn. What up, Casey? I shot you out again. Brash.
Shouts out to Brash.
Yo, Nana.
He was on the phone with Papa John, said, nigga, he was the whistleblower. Hey, we appreciate you blowing the whistle, Casey. With his nasty ass
on that bullshit that day.
What up, Liz? Every time I see Jamal right on this board after he looks at his phone,
what up, man?
I am certain that Shayla has some shit to do with it.
What up, Perfect?
He shakes his head and he starts writing on the board.
He writing fast.
Roberta Cash App. Okay, got it. Oh, the door just opened up.
You got Cash App for $5, Roberta. We appreciate
Shout out to Roberta for patience.
Yeah.
Hey.
Woo!
You heard that, Cash?
All right, EB.
Hey, he salutes you.
It's been lovely. We're gonna bring you back towards the end of the show so you can talk this shit a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm sure all the women appreciated you trying to keep us in line.
Put the hand clap up.
Definitely to keep on a woman's perspective with these Neanderthals and Cass, because Cass is the only male feminist I know. So definitely thank you for empowering your gender, even though gender is not a real thing.
Thank you for having me.
Gender is not a real thing. No, it's 2018. Everybody's face went crazy.
Gender is not fluid. It's set.
Yeah. Okay. You can be whatever now. You don't have to.
All right, my mama, it's the Cash Report. I want you to tune in. He got some tips, and we're gonna bring you back towards the end. So if y'all still waiting, y'all just tune in just for EB. Don't worry, she's coming back. Okay.
All right. Yeah. We on to the Cash Report.
Mm-hmm. It's the Cash Report. It's the Cash Report.
Your Cash, what you got in your bag today, man?
Cash Report.
Hey man, I got a dip in my bag today. So if y'all, well, first and foremost, since this is the Cash Report, this is like the business section. This is the business district of the show. What I do want to shout out is our business page. Make sure y'all go to the page and like. Click the like button. It's a thumbs up button.
Thumbs it up.
The business page. It says, "Whose man's is this podcast?" The one that says podcast and memes is the group page.
That's the group page.
We appreciate you for joining the group. Now go like our business page so we can get paid.
Okay.
We appreciate that.
That's
all right. Now, last week I talked about how to get a job, best way to fill out an application, what to put on your application and your resume, and how to get yourself into the door and have that great interview. This week, we got to talk about negotiation and priority setting. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me sit down. This is serious. All right.
Wow. Okay, sis.
What I mean by that is this. Sometimes you will have an option where you can accept a job that's paying you $15 an hour, and you can accept another job that's paying you $18 an hour, or the respectable salary that's associated with either one of those. What comes to mind is this job pays more than that job, so I should take it. But what you have to consider is what your priorities are. If your goal is to buy a house, if your goal is to save money, then taking that job that pays you more may work against your actual priorities if the distance to that job is further away from your standard location, whatever your home-based location is. What I'm saying is if you got to drive 30 minutes or 45 minutes to make that extra $3 an hour, when you calculate how much money you're going to spend in gas, when you calculate the fact that you're going to have to eat there because you can't go back home for your lunches and things like that, and when you calculate your ability to work overtime and things like that, or it's going to cost you another trip there, then that extra $3 actually doesn't even factor in at all. You actually end up about $4 to $5 an hour less when you count the commute and the inconveniences of having to eat there and things like that, not being able to go back home and grab a meal or having to bring your lunch. Things like that add up, and a lot of people don't really quantify it, right? I've quantified it for you. It's about if it's a 30-minute drive, it's like $3 an hour, equates to about $3 an hour. And then if it's like a 45-minute to an hour drive, then it goes up to like $4 or $5 an hour of impact, not to mention taxes. So basically what I'm saying is if you have a job that's paying you $15 an hour and it's right across the street, and you have a job that's paying you $18 an hour and it's 30 minutes away or 45 minutes away, it's actually better, and you have more money in your bank account to take that $15 an hour job. Or if you're looking for a part-time job and the part-time job is right across the street and they're paying like $12 or $11, it's actually worth it because you won't be spending any extra money in gas, and you'll actually see more dollars in your bank account, or a larger portion of that income in your bank account than you would if you had to drive 30 minutes to an hour away.
Right.
And that's the Cash Report, man. That's it. It's easy this time around. But next time around, we're going to be fucking you up.
Ooh, he used the F word. It must be serious. It must be serious, sis. I appreciate it. I love that, Cash. Yo, Cash, what is our slogan? Get out your feelings and get in your what?
Bag. Get out your feelings and get in your
sis,
bag.
and not that fake Gucci bag either.
That's right.
You do some real shit, sis. Listen, we all about empowering our people, our culture, Whose man's is this brand? And if you are watching this, if you are sharing this, if you are liking this, you are part of our brand, and we want you to get all of the bag, all of the coins, not part of the coins, but all of the coins, sis.
All the coins.
All of that. With that being said, you know what time it is. Fred started off.
Whose man's is this, man? Yo,
hey, production scene.
Read it.
We and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for any of our outcome as a result of ourselves and our show, and the fact that I think that whose man's is this just made Fridge bust a nut.
Whose man's is this?
Yo, whose man's is this? Cash.
I can't follow that up.
Come on,
Cash,
man.
man, come on, man. You gotta say it. If you don't say it, then the people gonna think that
whose man's
page,
whose man's is this? Exactly. So, whose man's is this of the week goes to our vice president, Pence. I don't even know that lame ass dude's first name.
His first
is
name
Mark?
is fucking Michael.
Michael? Mike Pence, whatever.
Jesus, no F.
You know what I'm saying? 1 second. I want everybody to take a listen to what this lame ass nigga just said. I'm no nigger with a hard R.
Pence made a visit to Brazil, and there was something he needed to get off his chest.
To the people of Central America, I have a message for you, straight from my heart, and straight from the heart of the American people. Don't risk your lives or the lives of your children by trying to come to the United States on a road run by drug smugglers and human traffickers. If you can't come legally, don't come at all.
God damn.
If you can't come legally, sis, don't come at all, sis.
Let me add some context to this shit.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm about to pull this mic closer and go in like I normally do. So go ahead.
Look. Let me add some context to this shit. So, Mike Pence gave this speech about Central America in Brazil.
Right.
Which is South
America.
He was being Pacific.
He was definitely being real Pacific. What he was doing.
Look, I'm gonna make sure I do the levels for the mutual friends of Fridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, you didn't.
The classmates, people that was in school.
Oh man,
so
don't
you got
do
North
that.
America, right? Mm-hmm. And then under North America, you have Central America.
Don't do that.
It's in the middle. That's what Central means for the slow ones.
Yo, my class passed geography now.
You have South America. So what he did was he came from North America, skipped Central America, and went to South America to tell the people in Central America not to come to North America. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in the world. Like, and then we don't even have a problem with Central Americans coming to North America.
Exactly.
We don't have a problem with anybody coming to America. But when
I'm about to go in. But before I go in, Fridge, read that shit.
Nah, man, go ahead. I'm reading after.
He's
Go
trying
ahead,
to
man. Go ahead.
Mexico.
Yo, be careful if you impeach that one motherfucker, that one lame ass motherfucker Trump, because this is gonna be the piece of shit that replaces him, who doesn't even fucking know where he's at when he's talking that shit. At least I know I'm in Charleston when I'm talking that shit to you Charlestonians. At least I know if we on tour, if I'm in Tennessee, I'm talking that shit. Yo, so whose fucking man's is this that goes in there and says, don't come to this country? Bitch, I just wish, yo, shed the Secret Service real quick, Mr. White Man. Fly Air Force 2, because I'm pretty sure you, Daddy Trump doesn't let you get on Air Force 1. Come to South Carolina, let me smack the shit out of you on live camera. I'm pretty sure it's against the law for me to threaten you. So I did not threaten your life. I just threatened your face. Whose man's is this of the week is Mike Pence for being racist and letting his racism shine. and also being an idiot and letting his idiocity, I made that word up, shine. I don't want to use the right word, production. Don't change this idiocracy, because we're in a democracy and he's an idiot.
Oh man.
And let that shit shine even more than your racism, son. People come to this country to avoid rape, to avoid murder, to avoid poverty. Okay?
I'm looking directly in the camera.
And you telling them to what? If you can't come legally, don't come at all. Your father shouldn't have came, son. That's who shouldn't have came. And your weak ass, bitch ass mama. Whose man is this? I'm done.
Who authorized this dude, man?
Who voted for this nigga? Papa Jones? I don't even know, son. I'm out of breath or fat. Flint Waters taking his toe.
You good. You good. We understand, man. We all feel the same way you do life. And that's why we and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for any outcome as a result of ourselves in our show. And that's exactly why, life. It's exactly why, because everything you just said, we all feel that in our hearts, man. Look here, man. At the end of the day, last time I checked, Mexico was a part of what? North America.
You stupid piece of shit.
You know what I'm saying? Europe.
Unless you're talking about Honduras or something. I don't even want to dive into
You're good. I got you.
I'm not even going to dive because I can't trace the
thought. Where have you heard, you know what I'm saying, other than in like, the Middle East, where have you heard in Europe where people are fighting over borders and walls and stuff like that? Where have you heard that?
I am ashamed.
You don't hear that shit in Asia.
To be in America. Embarrassed.
You don't hear that shit in Australia.
When my family members called me.
I know China had the Great Wall, but that was the separate parts of China. They had China beef.
It's so bad that, number one, they built the country on slaves.
Right.
Then they denied the people that helped build the country some sort of rights of humanity. And then 500-600 years later,
I'm just saying,
this is who the fuck y'all voted for.
They don't play that shit with Canada.
And I don't even think I don't even know.
They don't play that shit with Canada. Why you don't flex on Canada like that?
Flex that shit on Canada and see what
they don't flex that shit on Canada. They just be on Mexico like that.
Yo, I'm over with this shit. Let's go to the end. Let's go to our final thoughts. I don't want to talk about this shit anymore because I'm gonna go to jail because I'm gonna say I want to smack the shit out of Mike Pence.
And no, Lorenzo.
And I'm pretty sure that's a federal fucking offense.
Hold on real quick. And no, Lorenzo. No one has checked Trump's wife's visa because apparently if you're in the White House, you can be illegal in the motherfucker. And we, any of our affiliates, hold responsibility for any outcome as a result of ourselves.
Lorenzo, you on there? Has anybody checked Trump's wife's visa? No, they checked Trump's visa
because last time I checked,
campaign with
visas will be 6 months in it. I seen her way longer than 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with her visa?
Young Lottie says weak ass bitch ass moms. Oh, okay, wow. Oh, I said that. He was just quoting me. Gene in the building. Hashtag F Gene. I would risk my life for my kids to have a better future. Don't come on here talking some real live shit. Everybody knows you a scumbag, Eugene.
Nah, but that's what Mike Pence said. Mike Pence said, "Don't risk your life or your kids' life to come to this country." Like, what are you to tell me?
And to piggyback off our first topic, I'm going off that Flint water. It's not my fault. Everything I just said, I was gone off that Flint water. It's not my fault. Let's bring Ebony back in here. Let's give our final thoughts.
Flint water's still dirty
now. Nah, man. Buy this Flint water since it's so right for them to be drinking it. You ain't doing shit about it. Okay.
Has a nice
taste. Final thoughts, Ebony. I'm spit. I'm saying my shit for that. I don't even want to talk.
Don't be stressed.
Ebony, go ahead. No, number one, it was a pleasure to have you on this beautiful. I do appreciate you, sis, for coming out here and talking your shit. You made the show much, much more better, guys. I want you to look out because she will be back. She's in our heavy rotation. We're gonna have somebody. We're gonna have somebody new every week for the next month.
Right.
If you're free and available, everybody out, I want y'all to be around August the 5th. It's gonna be something. It's a secret. Can't talk about that. Anyway, Ebony, talk your shit. You got it.
Final thoughts. White privilege is real. White tears do not cleanse all. Let's do better, my people, because they're my people too. I do want to shout out my girl, Dope Tees. Yeah, look. Well, don't look at the titties, but look at the message.
We look at the titties,
Wow.
sis. Don't put them on. You in the wrong place at the wrong time. These niggas are savages. I raised all of them. Fridge.
We in the affiliates also responsibility for the outcome.
Defining one's personal excellence. You can find them at DopeTChick.
We do not have any responsibility of who crawled in that goddamn inbox. Read that. Tell her the .com one more time. I was talking over you, sis. My bad.
Good. That is you late.
Let's start over. DopeTChick.BigCartel.com. Tees for everybody. Baby, your mama, your daddy, your auntie with a raggy house dress. Tell her to take that shit off. Get a dope T-shirt. Also, black women in the Charleston area that love to read. I have a book called Pages de Noir. Hit me up on Instagram at The Real Ebby Sue. Also on Snapchat, same name, at Ebby Sue. And it was a pleasure, guys. I enjoyed today very much.
No problem.
Wow, thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. Cash, talk your shit.
Real quick, y'all say hi to my dad, man. He in the room watching right now. He in the room watching right now. What up, Daddy-O?
Hey, Daddy.
Tell your daddy I said hi. Listen. Jokes, people, jokes.
No. I remember what movie that was from. So that's what's up.
Friday after next.
We know that was Friday,
Yeah,
but still, we in any of our affiliates holds your responsibility for our. Yeah. Wow.
Hey, I hope you judging yourself.
I don't want to take up too much time.
We judging you for raising him.
The only person I want to shout out right now is the most important person in the group to me, because I handle the expense report. And so the most important person in the group to me is going to be
Thais
Life.
Williams.
Give me her name.
Thais
Williams. Whatever y'all do, go find your favorite picture of her, post it, share it, shout her out, put it in the group.
Love you, boo. She do hair too. She got the dopest fox locks in North Carolina, Charlotte.
It's faux locks. I'm gonna punch you in your face if you say fox locks again. I knew it. I knew it. We moving furniture. All right, but look, shout out to her. She was the first person to send money through the Cash App. We posted it one day within like 5 minutes of us posting the link. She was like, boom, here you go. It's nothing. So, yeah, I appreciate that. And that helps because that helps us invest more money into the show, making sure we can bring people on. I'm still working on Nia Long, so I need that.
I like Nia Long. We in any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility on what I would do to Nia Long if I wasn't married and my wife wasn't a serial killer. Fred.
So man, hey, final thoughts, man. Forget Mike Pence, man. Like for real, they don't even let this dude talk no more. I hope he wakes up tomorrow morning with like his tongue cut out because he's down in Central America and they do stuff like that. But we in and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for the outcome of any results of ourselves in the show. And at the end of the day, man, I just really enjoy being here with you guys every Sunday. Hey, Whose Man's in This? The podcast is awesome. The chat, you guys are always amazing.
The #1 urban video cast in the Southeast. I did the numbers so you don't have to. All I got to say is I put the Cash App up there, sis. I put the Cash App up there, sis. Whose Man's is this cast? Everybody put that dollar in there. And it's only for the simple fact is that we're trying to be bigger and better. I have a marketing strategy to get this to over 100K people by December. Right now, we're reaching 10K. It ain't even been 3 months yet.
Ain't even 3 months yet. So
support your people.
Please.
And
shout the production.
That Flint water in store very soon. Very soon. You think they should be drinking it? I think you should be drinking it. All proceeds going to cleaning out the pipes since our raggedy ass country doesn't seem fit to do it. Also, this show has been brought to you by Shoot Your Shot Saturdays. Are you tired of being a dry dick weak nigga?
What?
Would you like to go ahead and try to hook up with something? But you too weak and scared to do it. Go ahead and shoot your shot. Inbox us. We will inbox Shorty. We will get her on here, and I will help you out. I got Prince laid, and can't nobody ever get that nigga barely can get himself laid. I'm the shit. So y'all the shit too.
I guess so, man. We all the shit.
All right. Shoot Your Shot Saturdays.
Saturdays, man.
We didn't even have one this week, primarily because I'm going on vacation. I had to pack. I missed the dope ass game night, and I was mad at my wife about that shit. But that's another story.
Dope ass game night. Shout out to Monica.
I love all of you guys. It's been real. We coming up on 3 months. It's gonna be a movie. Like and share this shit.
That's right.
Like and share this shit.
Like
Love
and share
all
this
of
shit.
y'all.
Like and share this shit.
Even the
Like and
haters. I
share
love
this
the
shit.
haters. And I just like
Like
to
and
say
share
one
this
thing
shit.
before we
Ooh,
go.
like
While
and
we
share
go.
this shit.
Hey,
Like
do
and
that one
share
more
this shit.
time. Hey.
Like and share this shit.
Hey.
Like and share this shit. Ooh,
Oh.
like and share this shit.
Hey.
Like and share this shit.
Y'all niggas used to, hey, number one, I see brand new people coming on here supporting this shit more than
Every
people
day,
that
every
I
day.
fucking grinded with and went through the
That
trenches
you grew up with, right?
Yes.
You send them a link.
Family, blood members,
Family, don't
don't
come
even
through.
like the show,
That's
ain't
cool,
cashed at this
That's cool,
shit.
though. Casey,
I see more people coming on here brand new. I ain't talked to Thais in 6 years and she gave us $1.
Look here, Casey just inboxed me just now. Shout out to Brash. This boy say he want to set up a $10 automatic draft every month because he support the show hard.
That's what I'm talking about, Brash.
Shout out to Brash, man.
We're gonna make sure we give you a little something for that because that's just real.
Send me
We
a track,
out.
Brash. We gonna play you, dog. Send me a track, Brash.
All of that, just for that.
I'm gonna put my email right back in your inbox right now, man.
Whose ass is this? Been a real nigga since
What's the white